All right, welcome back to a conversation with, we have a special guest today. But first, let's introduce ourselves. I'm BUKO.
Tanner.
And we've been anticipating this one for a while. Please welcome Thomas Lowry.
Tanner?
Tom.
Connor?
Good to have you on.
Good to see you guys. Glad to be here.
Yeah, no, it's been a long wait. Last time I saw you was, do you even remember?
No.
I really don't remember.
Maybe last time I went up to Columbia and slept on your couch.
Wow, yeah, it's been a minute. No, I think the last time I saw you was after you moved out of your apartment, right?
After I moved out of my apartment. yeah,
Well,
that's the one.
I don't want to put your business out there like that, unless you want to elaborate.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't care.
Okay.
Was it that soon that I saw you after that?
I don't really know. I just remember pulling up to your house and you were just freestyling in the car for a little bit.
Yeah, you pulled up with the little microphone karaoke machine.
Yeah. After
the unfortunate
incident
event
of your father.
Yeah.
But
rest in peace.
yeah, I believe in karma after that, and when I went to your place and we were hanging out. Right after that, a couple days later, I think I won $500 on the lottery.
Okay, so I was your good deed.
Yeah.
I was just his good deed of the day, and he got paid back by God later.
And
I'm glad I could help.
Karma.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah. When was the last time that you saw?
It's probably been a minute, honestly.
Yeah.
But we play games together.
Yeah, we played
We catch up.
some Project Zomboid.
Yeah, that shit hits. But yeah, talking about good deeds, right? We could talk about the time. Did you ever get paid back for the time I stayed at your house for 2 weeks? Did the good karma ever come back for you?
No, nothing good ever happens to me. So, no, my dog died
Are you serious?
2 months ago.
Yup.
Eyebrow dog?
Yeah,
Rest in
eyebrow
peace,
dog
eyebrow
passed
dog.
away.
Rest in peace.
So,
How old was he?
but
Alright.
I'm glad to see that you cared that much.
All right, but yeah, we just wanted to tune in, have a conversation with you. After we're gonna catch up some more at Pizza Ranch, but I guess the last time. Well, I guess let's go back to the beginning. How I started getting close with you was around freshman year, right?
At Mizzou.
Yeah, Christian Smith, your gaming buddy. Yeah. But yeah, I remember you'd always come around to the dorm. We had a sick setup, I feel like.
The setup was probably one of the greatest things I've ever experienced at college.
Yeah, that's something I'd actually like to touch on because that's not a story that a lot of people know, is that when Christian and I moved into our dorm, I think you know, but you might not know the full details. But there were these people, our neighbors, that were knocking on our wall, so that they would knock and then I would go and knock back. Yeah, and then eventually we ended up meeting up, and we ended up being becoming really close with them, Austin and Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to that's crazy, bro.
I was thinking about him too.
Where was that? Houston?
Yeah.
To go visit him after he left college?
The 13-hour drive?
Yeah, a 14-hour drive.
Yeah.
And we got kicked out of their house after
Yeah.
Yep.
after buying
Hey,
about
but that
it.
wasn't our fault, all right?
No, not
made
entirely
that
our
purchase.
fault. Yeah. But
Just to clarify, they made that purchase on their own. We got kicked out for their mistake.
But we ended up, that is loud.
Right.
We ended up all moving into those were 2-person dorms, and we ended up moving 4 people into one dorm, and then the other room was just a living room / party room. And then you would always come over, but specific memories I have of you is when I came and you would when I came back to the dorm.
To pause real quick, you need to go back and elaborate the moving in 4 people deep. I totally forgot about that. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a prison cell. It was 4 dudes in one small
In
ass
bunk
room,
beds.
bro.
Yeah.
You had 2 rooms, right? 2 separate dorms, and they just took the beds from one of the dorms, and put it so they were like sleeping 4 people in one dorm rather than 2 people in one dorm. And they turned the other dorm room into a fucking party room in the dorms.
That was the living room.
Yeah, that was some degenerate activities.
Crazy.
But I was cooking there for a second, but I forgot where I was going with it.
I would come over and hang out.
Oh yeah, the
with you
specific
guys in the
memory that I
fucking-
had was like when I came back and like you and Christian had taken shrooms.
Oh yeah.
But like
Yeah.
how was
Cool.
that was that your first time taking psilocybin?
Yep.
And how was
First time.
Is that the only time?
No, I've taken it 2 more times. Other than
Okay.
that, but
How was that?
that was a hellish experience. It was really awful. I got so anxious.
My land.
Huh?
You're on.
What was,
No.
Yeah, you forgot it's recording.
It's,
You're about to
like,
get canceled before you get started, bro.
You know, like, you made a statement. No, I had to come back from
Yeah, but like I remember having like just
it. Just bleep it, all right? Just bleep it.
I remember having like an amazing time down freshman year, but like what were you doing?
Simo.
I was rushing a fraternity.
Yeah. How was
Sigma
that?
Nu. The experience was honestly great. It helped me grow a lot for sure.
In what ways?
Like, I learned so much discipline, just like, always, being in a suit and making sure I'm at classes on time. Like, they need certain GPAs, so like we really had to work hard out there
Yeah.
and keep them grades up. Tom, I know you didn't really like join a fraternity, but you got to
Whoa,
experience
whoa,
a little
whoa,
bit of the
Right?
You know the handshake?
Yeah, the fucking handshake. He said.
Alright, so we're cutting that out. We're ready? 3, 2, 1. Tom, I know you didn't really get to like rush a frat or anything, but you still got to like experience a lot of the fraternity parties and
Ask
things
Connor.
like that.
I was a budding. What's the word?
What, are you talking about like a permanent PMM or PNM?
PNM. That's it.
PNM, yep.
I was a budding PNM.
Was that when I forgot like was I able to bring you to any fraternity parties? Like did we ever really go to like a big event? I remember I pulled up. I don't remember if you were there, but I brought my friend like Jared and some other people to a fraternity party. And because they were guys, like I couldn't even get them into my own like event.
Right. Yeah.
I experienced one of those.
Oh, you were there?
For one of them, yeah.
Okay.
We're like, we try to go through the back. Yeah, let me get it. We tried to go through the back, and like they denied us. And then Connor, he was pretty under the influence, and he's like, "This is bullshit. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get you in."
Oh, that's
and,
when I bitched out the pledge. Do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that? Dude. Yeah, some guy like tried stopping them from coming in. I don't know. I guess I was just like an angry drunk, and I started like,
Yeah.
what's a term for that? Just like big dick, Just like I was kind of being an ass. I was egoing.
He was being an asshole.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean,
He was being an asshole.
look.
I was
What
trying to
he
get my
doing.
friends in. I was trying to
like it was a pledge trying to tell like an active that he couldn't bring his friends to the party. So like he didn't take that very lightly.
Hey, but the rules
what
are the
did-
rules. If you were a pledge in the same situation, what would you have done?
You gotta listen, bro.
I don't know.
You gotta listen.
I feel like that's a double-edged blade. No matter what, I'm getting hurt there.
Yeah.
But so Kimchi ended up being like, all right, fine. I guess they won't come in. They said he left us outside, but like we knew what was up. Hold on.
Okay.
And then he goes, come to the other door. We went to the other door. He snuck us in, and then after that was when we got up on stage and got caught. Do you remember that part?
Yeah, I have a video of that.
Us getting caught?
Not of us getting caught, just like it was like a pano, like us on top, and then
Yeah.
like I got the pano. But all right, going back to like around that era, freshman year. What else do I remember? I guess we'll fast forward to when we went to Houston because we all got to do that. Or it was Houston, right?
Well, there might be some more stories from Tanner. Did you ever come down and visit when we had the prison set up in the other dorm room? 4 bunk beds.
Yeah, did you ever
and
get
then
to see that
living
era?
room situation?
No, No, I never saw it. I gotta see pictures and things like that. But I think around that time, I want to say I was still dating the girl who went to University of Alabama. So I was spending a majority of my time driving down there, not Tacoma.
Would you like to give her a shout out to the people or
Nah.
no? Okay. I'm kind of drawing a blank on like all the other memories that we made, mostly because like I feel like I was just drunk.
I think most of us were really drunk and high during the first semester of college. Weren't
yeah. Some people were high,
Meet new people.
Not me.
Not me.
And there was
What's a particular memory?
there was that time I put my balls in your hand.
Yeah, that did happen.
What?
I mean, I'm not like 100% sure that happened.
Yeah,
but,
you
like,
were asleep, yeah.
I've been yeah.
He was asleep.
Yeah, I was sleeping, and he unconsensually put his balls in my hand. Allegedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to put allegedly in front of that.
Is
I
there,
did
like,
what I did.
Is there? he owns it. Is there like proof of it?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's
There's
just
proof
your
up
word.
here, though. There's proof up
Yeah.
here.
Was it just you alone?
No. No. Christian was there. I said, hey, Christian. Christian lets everything fly.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he?
does, yeah.
So I said, Christian, check this out. I'm going to put my balls in his hand.
Oh, what about the time that your roommate got caught with all of that paraphernalia, and what
Yeah,
happened to
well,
Joe?
We had this RA, super Christian RA, right? And we were smoking a little doobie, got back to the room. The RA's outside your room. He's calling the police. Oh, big whoop, you know. Police came, raided the room. Joe was gone, everything. They got me on my phone saying, Joe, I need you to come back and turn yourself into the police. So he came back and turned himself into the police with all of his
Was he
paraphernalia.
suspended? Like, what happened?
No, he just had to take a course like marijuana EDU or alcohol EDU or both.
Okay.
Maybe write a paper and attend a course. But
Didn't he kind of self-snitch? Didn't he like?
Yeah.
He could
Told
have.
himself.
Well, he could have like. I want to say. Don't quote me on this, but I want to say like, the shit. All the bad stuff was in his car, right? They didn't find anything in the dorm.
there was a lot of stuff in the dorm.
Really?
Yeah, there was still plenty of bottles and
Well, alcohol and
items.
stuff, but like the drugs and shit, like.
no,
that was
we
all
still had some.
Okay.
So we tried to get as much as we could and put it in Joe's backpack before he left, but what he really could have done was just not answered the phone when I called him.
That too, or you know, like he could have just not brought the backpack back in. You know, he kind of turned himself in on
He
that.
could have just
that
dumped
part.
it, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the smart move. Back to you, Connor.
Yeah. Back to me, like it's the news.
How's the weather over there?
Yeah. Your RA kind of sucked. I didn't have an RA.
Yeah, you're RA. Well, because there was a new RA, right? That was like very chill, and he would come and warn you guys. But you didn't have an RA for like what, like a semester, maybe?
Yeah, because I remember my RA, Nathan. I think his name was Nathan. He like came in one day, and I was like just drunk as fuck, just like punching the soapbox in the bathroom. And then, like, I don't think I ever saw him after that. I think he just resigned. Or he moved, maybe.
You might have pushed him over the edge.
Maybe, dude. Yeah, I don't think he
Yeah.
really liked me. Like, I don't know.
But when you're gassing up the whole dorm floor,
No, Christian was,
it's hard
not
to be
not me.
likable. Christian was.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, how's that
okay,
good?
maybe-
You're trying to scapegoat him right now?
No, it was Christian.
Oh, you are. You're
He was Christian, bro.
If anybody's to blame, it's Austin and me.
Yeah, you guys smoked the most. I'm surprised, like, we never got in trouble there, but you guys had a good method, like, with the fan pointing out, and yeah, that was like the college
We
room.
took all precautions, you know.
You did. I think you guys put the towel under the door.
Towel under the door, open up a window, and
Yeah.
then go to town.
Do you know how they're doing now? Have you been keeping up with them at all?
Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I text Austin pretty frequently. He's still doing that music production school down in Houston.
He's doing things, I feel like, down there. I
Yeah.
forgot what artist you said he was working with, but it was like a pretty big name. No, not too Grizzly. It was.
Bro, I thought it was like kind of an old dog.
Dude, I think Roddy Rich. Like, he was working for somebody who's working directly with Roddy Rich or something.
Okay.
But yeah, and Jackson's like doing stuff too. Like, you know how they were both like always in the film.
Yeah.
But Jackson, I helped him film like his final project for like senior year, and like I watched that and it was pretty good. But he's like entering in the contest now.
You think that his film was better than
My essay,
the one that you made us go watch?
the sexual assault one.
What was that one called?
I don't remember what the name of it was, but yeah, I entered into a film contest that had to do with like it had to be about social justice, so I chose sexual assault. But yeah, we didn't place for that. But like we had a bunch of people come down. We got to take pictures on the red
Hey,
carpet.
To be fair, we looked fly.
We
as
did.
Fuck.
We did. Those were good.
Super
pictures,
good
man.
photo op.
I think
there.
that's when we peaked, right there.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
when
like-
we went to watch our shitty movie. At least I had Jordans on, right?
Yeah.
Experience so much different.
What was the SEMO experience? What is like the biggest differences being someone? Because I've never been down to SEMO. I don't think you've ever been down to SEMO.
Nope.
But you've been to Mizzou a lot because SEMO sucks. But like,
It does. SEMO sucks.
no. But like, what's like the biggest differences? Maybe in like the culture, or just in like nightlife or education. What's the biggest differences?
So, yeah, at SEMO, dude, it's kind of weird, bro. So, like, it's nice because you don't really see a lot of people from your high school there because it's like a small school. I'd say the drawback is like it's almost like another high school. Like, everybody knows each other. Like, when you go to the club, like, you can damn near name every person there. It's just, like, very small like that. One of the big differences, though, that with Mizzou and shit is, like, people at SEMO, they don't go to the bar till 11:30 at night. And then go crazy until, 1:30 when it closes. Whereas if, like, Mizzou, like, you're pre-gaming at 5, you're out by 7. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, I'd say that was a big difference as well.
Do they have boards at SEMO?
Yeah. So, I brought the Borg back to
brought it
SEMO.
back.
I did, bro.
Okay.
No.
I got my whole fraternity like hip on them, and then we had some kids that borged a little too hard, and next chapter we had a big old group discussion where we said, look, that shit gotta stop, gotta leave, like no more borging. And actually everyone followed it pretty well. That was one thing, is like the rules, everyone followed them. I know for you were a rule breaker for sure. So
Now, could you remind me, educate me a little on the Borg?
Borg.
He knows.
Okay.
He just needs to be reminded.
Right. So Borg is where you take a gallon of water, you pour half the gallon out, right? It's gone. Now you take a cheap ass bottle of vodka, right? Fill that gallon up, and then when the gallon's filled, you take a whole thing of Mio, right? Any
Oh,
flavor you want,
right.
and just yup, exactly like that. And then you got yourself a Borg. You got to name it. That's an important part too. You have to have a Sharpie. If you
Okay.
don't have a Sharpie and you don't name it, you're kind of an L girl.
Get a red one. Bloody abortion.
That's a
Exactly.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you name your Borg? You probably didn't name it.
I would have to look at my pictures, honestly. There's just so many times that I borged. It didn't last long, but...
Yeah, if you don't know who Tanner Elliott is, he's famously known for in SEMO he killed a kid by making him drink.
What?
And what?
You can't be saying, bro. You cannot be saying.
Okay.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
That may have been like
A kid died.
fabricated.
That's getting cut. No cap.
A kid died.
We'll
Tanner,
let
did
the
you
editor
kill
decide.
somebody?
Bro, if this gets uploaded, both of you will be killed. How about that?
He's doing it again. He's doing
He's
it
doing-
again.
somebody stop him.
Some things
Somebody
never
stop him,
change, bro.
Glad to see it. Glad to see it.
Alright.
Yeah, but and then like fast forward when everyone was like that whole group was introduced, going back to like the freshman thing, when we went down on the Houston trip.
Houston trip was probably my favorite trip that I've ever been on.
Of all trips?
Yeah, easily.
Dang, dude.
That was so much fun, bro.
Dude, that was a fun trip. I remember.
Even the getting kicked out. I felt like the getting kicked out too, and having to get a hotel room for the night was like, that just added on to the experience.
I
Like
think-
none of us were even really upset. I feel like.
Yeah, I think we're.
Although we're
missing
never
some
welcome
steps.
back for sure.
Yeah.
I think we missed a couple steps on getting to the whole getting kicked out story.
Yeah, I'll let you cover that.
Dude, I don't know if I fully recollect it, and it's like.
Well, we were super high.
We went to the gym.
not me, but.
Me and you went to the gym every night though. Me and you signed up for Planet Fitness and went to the gym every
Dude, I
night.
do
they
remember
did.
that. You reminded me of like forgotten memories, but
Remember the big ass Bass Pro? There was a huge, like, I think it was Bass Pro. Or
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it had
in the
like
mall.
the NASCAR. It had like the NASCAR stuff.
Oh, weren't we like searching for each other in
Yeah.
that or something? We
It
played
was
like
me
hide and go
and Connor.
seek.
In the mall we did.
Okay. What were we doing at that Bass Pro?
Bro, oh my God, was it? Who did? I don't know who
Somebody
we did it
abandoned
to.
us.
Yes. So we were like, it wasn't that far from the mall. They only lived like 6-7 minutes away from the mall, and we were playing hide and go seek. But how it worked was like you took a selfie, and we had a Snapchat group, and you had to take a selfie like every so long, or I don't know exactly how it worked. But then like the seeker would like be running to that store, right? And we were like, how funny would it be if we took the seekers, like we just left them at the mall, and we went home and like took a picture of us. So we just left. We went back to their house. We set up a game of like Super Smash Bros. And then we just took a picture of us playing Smash Bros. Sent it to the group chat while these kids were at the mall still hiding and shit.
And that was me and you at the mall still, right, Connor?
They left us.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because we chilled in the furniture store for, I
So-
don't know, like half an hour.
Dude, I do remember that. Bro, we were taking pictures because I was wearing your like, that like long sleeve that I had for a while.
Yeah, the brown one.
Yeah, that was a nice long sleeve.
You put a hole in it.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Good things always happen to me. Where's the paying me back for it? I don't know.
Dude,
Where's karma?
I sold them merch that I was selling.
Yeah, the piece of merch that you sold me, that we put it through the washing machine once and it was completely
The entire
obliterated.
design washed off, bro.
Yeah.
But dude, I had bought like, I think around $2,000 worth of like that merch, and like I had to, when that happened to you, I had them come and pick it up the next day, and then they refinished it. But I don't think you ever got a new one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I never got a new one.
I'll give you a new one after this.
No, you.
No.
That one's not getting fired.
What else happened down there? We went to Top. Oh yeah, we got
We
kicked
were Top
out.
Golf when it happened.
Oh yeah, that was right after.
We
That was the first time I'd ever been in
the
a
call
Top
came
Golf.
through while we were at Top Golf.
Really?
Dang.
Dang.
Because I
dude,
remember
your memory's better than mine.
Austin looked at his phone and he was like, fuck, guys. And he showed us all the paragraph that his mom wrote to him.
Yeah. I can't believe they actually kicked him out. Like, what bad timing. I mean, but do you think it was your fault? Your bad luck?
Yeah. If I had to bet it on anything, it'd be my bad luck.
Yeah.
Tom, did you come on the Ohio trip with us too? Right?
No.
That was Christian.
That was just me, you, and Christian. Oh yeah, Matthew. We met him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
another
went to that.
story.
Talk about that with Christian.
Yeah, we'll have to get Christian on the pod.
Yeah, when you get Christian out of his house.
Have you, have you heard about Christian? Like, at all? Have you kept up with him?
Let's talk
About?
about that. Let's talk about that.
I mean, I talk to him pretty frequently
All right.
over the gaming and
so
whatnot.
you know he's like, he thinks he might be borderline dying.
What do you? I think that I might be borderline dying, but what do you mean?
No, like, apparently he's like super sick to like, I don't know. Connor, you're the one that kind of told me, so you'd have to.
Yeah, Jared picked him up and took him to the ER one day down in Columbia.
Oh, really?
And he was like, yeah, I think he was like having trouble breathing. He was like having massive headaches and like deliria, or like, what's that called when you're like not able to stand right or something?
Lightheaded?
Yeah, kind of lightheaded, but yeah, I think because of that, he feels like he's dying, or he thinks he's dying.
Yeah, I'd be a little scared too if that happened to me, to be honest.
Yeah, but this is the same guy I took to the ER because he took an edible and he thought that blood was running down his throat. And then, but like I had him spit and throw up and there was like no blood. But I still took him to the ER. Maybe he was just like paranoid or something.
You think that he like maybe smoked too much and got a little paranoid this time again?
Yeah, maybe, dude. I don't know.
But I did hear that he's sick. I talked to him a couple days ago and he's sick right now.
He quit.
He only takes edibles now, right?
I don't think.
Yeah, I could see that.
At all.
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll take that up with him later.
Yeah, we'll have to confront him. But like going back to the Texas thing when we got kicked out, what do you remember like from that?
From getting kicked out?
Yeah, like after I remember we were looking at hotel rooms for like a while, and then we
Yeah.
finally decided on one. That's like really all I remember fully.
I don't think we went to the
I think it was
pool.
closed.
We did.
We did try, I think.
We brought the Switch with us to the hotel,
The what?
and we brought
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Okay, yeah,
And-
it's probably specifying there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we brought
Switch.
and then we brought the old, the bag.
MD.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of Mad Dog and just like lined it up.
So we had the Mad Dogs,
Oh my
and then
God,
we had
the
the.
Doink.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to was the Doink,
Yeah, you guys all smoked
the
that,
Doinksaurus
No,
Rex.
You.
I did not.
Yes, you
I did
did.
not, dude.
Bro. Are you really trying to claim you weren't a part of that?
No, I was not a part of it.
Tom.
You didn't smoke that with us?
Yes,
No,
he did.
no, I didn't smoke
He's
that.
lying.
I have not smoked,
You're
dude.
lying.
I have not smoked before. I did, dude.
Did you just say you haven't smoked
No,
before?
no, I haven't. When
Yo,
have you ever
I'm
seen?
about to walk off this podcast.
Dude,
Fake ass.
bro, you're delusional. It's
Yeah.
probably the weed.
I mean, he's lying. I think it's a good time to
I'll make this my own podcast.
catch you later, bud. Hey, it was good seeing you. Good seeing you.
I'm starting to realize that by myself,
I've still got
I
this
don't
stupid
really
fucking mic
I have
on me
anything
too.
to talk about. Yeah,
Look,
you
you wanna
can
talk
they
shit
can
on
still
him over
hear.
here?
Bro, you could go walk all the way down there and keep talking, bro. They'll pick it up.
Here, come with me. Let's talk shit.
Yeah, go do it. I mean, the mic might not be able to pick you up.
I don't think he
but-
wants to participate in your little game here.
No, go walk all the way over there.
Start being honest with us, man.
All right, I'll be honest. On to the next topic, though.
Kind of want that seat,
Really?
but
You don't even want to talk about it.
What are you, the feds?
So let me explain something. Give me another mic. Within your first 3 questions to Tom, you brought up the fact he did shrooms, right? Maybe something
Yeah,
he
you
didn't
did,
want the
didn't you?
people to know. Well, hold on. Shh. All right. Look, you're forgetting a key factor here. If you're gonna out him like that,
Yeah.
we are rightfully so gonna out you.
karma, right? Isn't that
Karma.
what-
Remember? Don't you believe in karma?
Yeah, karma. All right. But anyways, on to the next topic.
So it was a 9-gram spliffington that we rolled up. Gorilla Grip
That was a big doink.
cinder block joint
That you hit.
I don't recall.
that you smoked with us in the back of Austin's
but I don't
car.
recall.
He's a
Or
liar.
it was in the Cadillac, wasn't it?
Let's go to your.
Oh, dude, I do remember. Yeah,
We
I remember you guys
hotboxed
were
9
smoking
grams in a Cadillac, the back of a Cadillac. He remembers it now.
Hey, that's where I bought my Cuban, bro.
He said you got. You're a lying sack of shit.
You're such a little shithead.
Oh yeah, but that's where I got the big ass Cuban. The guy was trying to sell it for like $400.
Oh, yeah.
And I got it for $100, but I still think I got scammed.
Yeah, shit was
Well, I
definitely
think that's the
fake.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was mad fake.
But it's sick though, right?
It is
You
sick.
still wore it to all the parties.
Yeah, dude. It still looks real. It still looks good, man. Like nothing. The paint hasn't came off, so I kind
Yeah.
of think it's like semi-real.
Nah, he sold you some cubic
Some-
zirconium
Yeah.
on copper.
Bro,
is
that's
what
what it
he
was
sold
called,
you.
I think.
Yeah.
What was it?
Cubic zirconium, fake diamonds.
Is that like worth anything?
No,
No.
it's like plastic, pretty much,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, I think that was like my biggest purchase ever
$100
to date. Yeah, probably. Nah, probably the trips that we've gone on have been my like biggest purchases ever.
How much you spend?
How much were the Airbnbs? 700 total? I probably spent like 1400. How much did you spend?
Like a thowie? A thowie?
A thowie.
A thowie?
A thou wow.
A cute little thowie.
Yup,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, but we were gonna talk about Will Jones, but we didn't talk about it because we wanted to save it for this.
Yeah. In the car, they told me that Will Jones died.
No, I don't think we said died.
They
I think
said
we
he
said
died.
no more.
He's gone.
So he's
That's what we
gone.
said.
But he is seriously gone. He just
Lay it
'cause-
on me.
So let him guess. What
Oh
you
yeah,
guess?
guess.
I guess that he moved somewhere out of the country.
Kinda, bro. That could be like semi,
It
right?
could end up being right.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he like stuck on an airplane somewhere right now that they can't find?
No, he is stuck somewhere, and it's somewhere we can't go.
In prison.
That's an actually good guess, but no, it is not prison.
Okay. So it's not a good guess then.
Well, that is somewhere you'd
That's
be
a good
stuck.
guess,
Like,
but he's right there.
at all.
Awesome.
it's not at all right, but
You guys
yeah.
are cluing me in
Keep-
really nicely.
Okay.
Any clues that you could give me?
Yeah. He's in San Antonio, but we couldn't go and visit him if we wanted to.
Is he in an insane asylum? What the fuck? You can't visit him if you want
Bro,
to?
you're on the wrong. You're thinking negative.
Yeah, I think
You got to think positive.
he's doing big things.
He's got like Stockholm syndrome with a rich dude.
No.
Stockholm syndrome.
He is doing
love with your
really
captor, yeah.
he's doing really hard labor.
It's for the country.
It is for the country.
He's pregnant.
What? Dude.
He said hardly. He said labor.
Like he's
Long labor.
Oh,
yeah.
was he like? Did he go to the like salute people, like the people in the uniforms?
Salute.
the salute people. Yeah, which branch?
Coast Guard.
Nope.
Secret Service?
Nope.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
FBI?
No.
CIA?
No. It's military.
Military? Navy?
No.
Air Force?
Yup.
There it is.
He enlisted in the Air Force.
He told nobody.
And yeah,
He told
yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead, let him know.
He told nobody.
Nobody.
What
Nobody.
the fuck, Will?
And
You ain't telling nobody?
Didn't he like tell you something else?
Yeah, well, I didn't get to see him. He came down to Columbia, but he told Jacob, who moved. You remember Jacob Finchant?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he used to come by the apartment. Jacob moved to Seattle too.
Really?
I don't know if you knew that. Yeah,
Damn.
but he told Jacob that he was going to like a soccer game or something, and then he just went to like a party for him for like send off.
Really?
Yeah, he lied about it, and then next day he was gone. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How'd you find out?
His mom's Facebook.
Oh,
well,
really?
Tanner hit me up.
Oh,
Yeah,
you do
he's
a little
like,
snooping?
Yeah, I was just scrolling through Snapchat, bro, and I saw like his sister's Snapchat story, and it was like, it was a picture of like, I don't know, it was just like a random picture, but in the background I saw like a balloon that said like Air Force. And I was like, oh, what? And then I clicked on the next picture, and the next picture was like a picture of Will that was like, I don't know, like you're gonna do great, something like that. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I put one and one together, and I texted Connor because I figured Connor would know. I was like, yo, Will in the Air Force? And he's like, huh? And then,
yeah, I had no idea.
I've been thinking about that.
Going into the Air Force?
Well, not the Air Force, but like, what if I wanted to serve my country for a little bit of, monetary benefit?
Yeah, where would you go? The military?
Nah, probably the Navy. Isn't that one like the coziest?
I could see you going in the Navy. I feel like the percentage of gays in the Navy is probably higher than the military or Air Force.
What are you talking about?
What? Your homosexual tendencies.
Tendencies.
Ball sack in the hand.
I'll accept. Okay. Whoa, you can't label that as homosexual if I didn't get
What would you
any
classify that as,
gratification out of
brotherhood?
it. I wasn't sexually aroused during that
Are you
moment
sure?
when I
Not at all.
cupped your hands around my ball sack.
You've never like rubbed one out to
There
the
was
thought
nothing
of like,
to the.
yeah.
No.
what, is this taking a twist? It's
Yeah,
taking
I
a
think-
turn.
We're getting a little like off topic.
All right, well, you're here to keep us railed. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Keep it
So
real.
we're going to talk about your guys' next subject to talk about is going to be, is it okay to date an OnlyFans girl? Would you let your girlfriend do OnlyFans? Selling her body online.
I've had this discussion with people before. I would be willing to, like, I would provide a platform that allows them to market themselves more and get, like, more traffic, and I would just take, like, 40%.
Hefty percent, but I think that
That seems fair, though. If you're bringing,
in a
like,
relationship,
all
it's 50-50, so I say you're getting the shit end of the stick there. Right?
Yeah. What do you think? What are your views on that?
Well, money is money, and I don't have any morals, so I'd say go for it.
You do
I
anything
think.
for money? Would you suck dick for mony?
Yo, why do you keep spinning it?
I think everybody would suck dick for a certain amount of money, right?
Yeah. You're gonna be the big man, say you wouldn't.
No, there's a price. There's a
There's a price.
What's your price? Like 1,000, probably.
price.
Let's hear. Instead of going into money, let's say an item of equivalent worth. Like a yacht for a
Ooh.
BJ.
Definitely.
Like I'm talking like a real yacht though, not like
Not a pansy ass.
not
fucking-
like some Lake of the
yeah.
Ozarks yacht. I'm talking like ocean yacht,
Like some Bezos.
Yeah, some Bezos, Conor McGregor, like them kind of yachts.
I don't know if your mouth is worth that much. Tanner.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it is to me, so
Probably wouldn't even be like that good of head.
probably not.
You've never had
okay.
the practice, so.
No.
What
But
if
you
were
do
just
know
like,
your way around,
yeah,
the man's
you're on-
genitals better than women do, right?
True.
If it came to a hand job, yeah.
Yeah. What if you were just overly good at it? Would you like stick with it?
If I'm getting yachts every time,
Yeah.
If my wife if she could look at the money coming in, and her be like, it's for the bread, then yeah. If I'm getting a fucking Conor McGregor yacht every time, yeah.
So probably like what, 20 mil? You do it for 20 mil?
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of money.
20 million's a lot of money.
You wouldn't do it for 1 mil?
I feel like a mil can get me pretty far.
It could
Think
definitely,
about it.
yeah.
Donald Trump, small loan of $1 million from his father, and now he's mad rich. So
True. Not even that big of a loan either.
yeah.
I would definitely do it for a mil. Like, think about how much like you get paid hourly now. Like, divide that by a mil. See how many hours that is. That's probably like,
It's like a lifetime, bro.
yeah, that's a lot of time.
You know, and that says something about the state of our economy right now. The fact that people are having to go through such methods as OnlyFans and, you know, a little for some bread these days just to stay on their feet.
No, let's get to the real questions. What is your opinion on the ongoing conflicts in Palestine?
I think that we should respect everybody, you know, respect our differences.
It's a very politically correct answer.
I don't think that there's a right or a wrong.
You're saying a lot, but nothing at the same time.
He's talking like Joe Biden.
I don't think there's anything
Speaking like a
that
politician.
I can do. That dude has a sick ass motorcycle and a suit to go with it. You see that shit?
That is cool.
What were we talking about?
What have you been up to
So I've been up to
since college?
I'm still in college, so.
Where are you going?
I've been
SLU?
doing some schooling at University of Missouri St. Louis,
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so UMSL?
and yeah, UMSL.
Never heard of it.
Most people haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
I've been working towards a business administration degree just
Nice.
in time for me to change my major again. So
Classic.
yeah,
How many times have you switched majors? CS, right?
yeah. First it was computer science, and then it was biology, and then it
Didn't
was
you do physics or?
no. I was undeclared for about 2 years, and then I had to pick shit. But that's why I'm here where I am now, because I switched majors so late so many times, right?
Do you drive to UMSL or is it online?
I've got some online and some that I have to drive to that I don't drive to.
You just don't go to class?
I just don't go to
Alright.
well, because
Academic weapon.
okay.
Yeah.
But think about, you know, would I rather drive 20 minutes there and then have an old dude tell me things that I could learn on my own in 15 minutes and then drive 20 minutes back? Or learn it on my own in 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you know?
Yeah, that is kind of redundant. So you've been going to school still. How do you spend your free time? Are you still doing volleyball with all of those friends?
A little bit colder this time around, but
That's a good question.
over the
Yeah.
summer I did a little bit of the volleyball and
Yeah.
whatnot, but I've been doing a little bit more freestyling.
Nice.
So me and you can hit some bars after this.
Have
if
you been
you're
going every
interested.
day? Or like trying?
I didn't go today because we're here now.
Yeah.
But I have every day for 4 days now, writing stuff down. But I've been freestyling like almost every day for the past like couple months. So
Yeah, I remember pulling up to your old apartment at like the quarters and like freestyling with you, and even then, like you were still pretty good.
yeah, I mean, I always practiced.
And
Even
then-
before then.
How long have you been doing that? Because you weren't bad even like in your older apartment, like the brown one, Ashland.
Ashland
The
or
poopy
Ashwood
one.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, me, Christian, Parker, and
Parker. I've actually hung out with Parker a couple times.
I've heard that
since-
you guys have met at a couple bars here and
Yeah,
there.
we ran into him when he was like trying to rizz up these two girls with girlfriends from work or something. I don't know what he was doing actually.
He's always got people from work that he's hanging out with because that's all they do is they work
Yeah.
and they go home and talk about work and then
Yeah.
they go to bed and go do the same
Go
shit
to
the next
work.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it really
Oh.
is. But
But
yeah, no, I don't think you ever practiced freestyling with me in Ashwood or Ashland.
no, that's like yeah,
But the year after that, we got a couple sessions in
Yeah.
at the quarters.
yeah.
And those were really good, actually, having me and you go back and forth and Christian with a couple ad-libs here and
Yeah,
there.
he'd get some good ad libs in.
That's about all he can do, though.
I was always like kind of shit at freestyling, but it was nice to like be around someone who was like semi decent.
Yeah.
Because then it's like you can see what it can become if you like continue to work towards it.
Yeah, and now like I can listen to a beat and like go for the whole thing.
Just flow
and
the
it's like
entirety?
pretty impressive, yeah.
Dude,
but
I
you got to
gotta-
be in the flow state for
Dude,
that.
there is a flow state to it.
Yeah,
and it's like I
absolutely.
find it's harder to get into a flow state when you're around people. Do you have that like same
Well,
problem?
because I have really bad anxiety in general, but even just like freestyling in front of one or two other people gets my heart a little bit jittery, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so you can't really enter the flow state when you've got so many things that you're worrying about.
Yeah, that's
but-
a harder thing to practice too, like doing it in public. 'cause,
In
like,
public,
how do
yeah.
you really prepare for that?
So I've tried doing it online with, Ricky.
Yeah.
I've done a couple sessions of me and him going back and forth online.
Really?
And it's helped a little bit with kind of doing it with somebody else and not being so nervous about it.
Does Ricky freestyle?
He'll go in with me a couple. He doesn't like practice it as avidly as I do, but
Just can't imagine like Ricky.
Ricky, yeah, no. But
Ricky.
I mean, his most famous line is Pikachu is not a Pokemon, that's a yellow rat. So So he's really not he's not well versed, but he gives it his all.
Nice.
And that's I like about him is that
You ever freestyle for your mom or anything?
No.
Mom,
If I told my
love
mom
you.
that I wanted to be a rapper, she'd kick me out. So
What artists do you take most inspiration from? Because right now you're giving me like Mac Miller vibes.
I have been listening to a lot of Mac Miller type beats actually.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
the past 4 days has been all Mac Miller beats.
Nice.
But I like to drive a lot of inspiration from Earl Sweatshirt. His wordplay is really phenomenal. And then Kendrick Lamar is obviously like an icon. So that is like where I want to be,
Yeah,
ideally.
no, Kendrick
right?
Lamar. Was he the one? I think I saw him on Kenny Beats. If you've ever seen like that show, but have you ever heard of this guy? He's pretty underground. J. Cole.
Oh, that dude that got featured on Drake's new album?
Yeah,
That J. Cole?
That's the one.
Super Bowl. Right? Was that the one? First person shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First person
Yeah, you
shooter.
might not have heard of him, but
No,
he's
well, I
pretty
haven't heard of any of his
underground.
other works, but I had heard that one, and I thought that
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But obviously, Drizzy carried pretty much the whole album. All hour of it was fucking bliss in my ears. I was just falling asleep, like, oh my god, this is so blissful and beautiful
Yeah.
and peaceful.
Kanye or Drizzy?
There's only one right option these days, isn't there?
I agree.
There's a politically correct answer.
Yeah. I think we'll say Drizzy for this one.
Oh.
Oh, dude, separate the artists.
Separate
from the
church
music,
and state. Separate church and state.
Okay.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, Drake's new album really is quite good. I've been listening to it a lot. Whenever
I haven't
I'm-
listened to all of it.
You haven't listened to all of it?
No.
Doggy Doo Doo.
No, it
Doggy
is not
Doo-Doo.
Doggy Doo
A
Doo.
lot of
What's
people
Doggy
didn't like
Doo Doo is the one that he made before and the one before that.
All Drake.
So, what?
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, Certified Lover Boy was definitely not one
Knife
of
Talk?
his best creations.
There's
And then
always
there
one.
was
At least one song. It's like Club.
Her Loss was like eh. And then there was Honestly Nevermind, which was also kind of doo-doo, but it had Jimmy Cooks on it. So,
Jimmy Cooks, bro.
And he cooked on that
He
one.
cooked.
So, but this new one, yeah, I think it's got a lot of hits on it. I think that SZA definitely did some carrying on.
What do you think of Sexy Red?
She's from here. She's from St. Louis.
St. Louis.
So,
Ski. Dude, I really didn't like her. Like, honestly, I didn't like her part on Drake's album.
what? You don't like the
Dude.
Let That Coochie Breathe, Connor?
Yeah.
Let That Coochie Breathe. man.
Dude.
Over and over and over.
I like SZA's part.
SZA's part is really fucking good.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I'll respect her since she's from St. Louis. Can you name other artists from St. Louis?
Smino.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Smino. Metro Boomin, not like he's a producer, but
Is he from St. Louis?
yeah. Bro.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
There's a couple people that have made it out of the burbs.
Yeah, we got people from the city.
Isn't there? There's the guy that lives
St.
by
Louis is the burbs, but
by Hidden Valley, the ski resort. Who is that? Akon. Dude, I don't want to say the wrong answer again.
Oh, Nelly?
Nelly, yeah.
Fuck, I said the wrong answer.
I saw him down at I went to the Thanksgiving parade, the Macy's parade down in New York, and he was like performing on a float.
Really?
Yeah, he was representing.
It's probably about all
Dude, the
he gets
Macy's
paid
parade
for.
is overrated, bro. It's so overrated. Do you know what that is?
What?
Big ass balloons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, wasn't it? Where he gets on the float and he starts singing? No? Is that not the same?
Dude, I haven't seen Ferris
seen
Bueller's
it
Day
so
Off in a
long.
while.
Alright, my bad.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Phenomenal movie,
Okay.
though.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah, the best part of that was when the float got stuck in a tree. That was probably the most exciting part.
Yeah. I've
And
attended a
then-
float in St. Louis, and that was really fucking boring.
You were on a float?
No, just watching. So,
Bro, we gotta all go to Mardi Gras
Bro, we
down in
did.
St. Louis. But like, no, I went like a big group. One where like our friends aren't avoiding us like Fernando was.
That was.
Do you remember? Wait, were you there for that year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fern was low key
Yeah.
dodging because he was with Justin, and Justin don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Justin
Justin's
don't
got
fuck with us.
engaged.
Yeah. Good for him.
What do you think of engagement at an early age?
I think
Bold
if
move.
you live a very religious life, you kind of tend to get married at a younger age. You know, like.
What do you think that is?
Well, I think that's just like it's part of Christianity. Like, well, for some people it could be about that,
Yeah.
but I think it's more of like I don't know when you meet another like super faithful person, you know, you have like common morals.
Yeah,
You tend to hit it off.
You almost got there.
I almost got there.
Did you almost get married?
Not like a,
Are you gonna fucking get engaged or what?
I want to someday.
He wants
Right.
kids. He wants kids at a young age.
I do.
Which,
Do
like,
you
I
really?
understand.
You want to be a dad? You want to be Papa?
Yeah.
You want to be a stay-at-home dad, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be the fucking life.
That'd be the dream,
Yeah.
bro. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Unrealistic, but yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah. You need a boss woman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Someone who's gonna submit you.
What's your ideal, like, not talking about like body shape, big ass kind of thing. I'm talking about like personality and things that'll actually keep you around for long, you know? What are you looking for? Big ass,
You know, it's
yeah.
it's kind of, I have like kind of I feel like a weird look on it because I kind of want I want someone religious. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I do, because I feel like
They've got good morals.
they great morals, and like they're gonna hopefully. I'm open to being more religious. You know what I mean? I just
Okay.
need someone that bring me around that. So I feel like if I can find like a good woman like that, you know, I'll be pretty content. You know, like I'm okay with just a normal average American family. You know what I mean? Like, give me
Yeah.
a golden retriever. Let me have 2 beautiful children.
I think that's
Beautiful
a fair
wife.
outlook.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean-
I just I want basic. I'm cool with that.
Just be careful with those religious types because you'll get one that doesn't seem too crazy at the start, and then all of a sudden it's like she's talking to you about questioning her faith, and you have to come through with some bullshit advice, and then it's a lot of fucking work. I've been through that hoop before, and it's
Yeah.
not fun.
I feel like I want a woman that goes to church every Sunday. I'm okay with that, but I don't want her life to only be based around religion. Like, I
Right.
want there to be more. You know what I mean?
You don't want that to be their main personality trait.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the problem I had. That was like her whole thing.
That
So
yeah.
kind of down.
And
in the
if you're
dumps.
not, if you weren't like built that way, you know, it's like it's really hard to find your way into that. You know,
Yeah.
where it's like where it can be like sometimes it can be too much. It can be too much. You know, just like almost getting the religion pushed on you, and you
Yeah.
don't want that.
a little bit of indoctrination.
Exactly.
And I felt that because I went to a Christian public school or a Christian private school from between when I was like this tall and this tall, you know. So good 10 years of indoctrination on my side. I'm well versed in the Bible.
Right.
Were you grown? Religiously grown?
Can't talk about that here.
No, we can talk about here. Pizza Ranch.
I was gonna say, what if we just walked a couple blocks, grabbed the fucking 1975 or whatever, brought it back here,
No, that's all right.
and then ate during the.
he wants a buffet, bro.
Dude, they give you a buffet.
No,
portion
it's
over
it's
there.
really it's all right because it was a pleasure having you on the podcast.
Any closing remarks?
Yeah. Anything? Lastly, you want to say?
Yeah, shout out Dakota doing her yarn business, selling plushies and stuff. Shout out Dakota. Go buy her stuffed animals and whatnot on Etsy. Shout out.
We're definitely cutting this part out.
Shout out Can't Stop Fiends, Big Inspo.
We can fuck with that.
We need to collab. Shout out Mom.
Always shout out mom.
Shout out Dad. And that'll be it. That'll be it for
What
me.
was funny about that, Connor?
Thank you
No,
guys
it
for
wasn't
having
funny.
me.
What were you laughing at about right there?
I just
Take
laugh
care.
in uncomfortable situations. All right, this has been the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. My name's BUKO.
My name's Tanner.
Tom, say your name.
Fucking assholes.
All right, Tom's already left.
walked off.
Thanks for watching, guys.
You want me to sit? Greetings. Huh? Thomas Lowry.